Hello, my name is Ms. Coughlin. I am the Dean of Students at Tillamook Junior High School. This video presentation is for current 6th and 7th graders so they can get some more information regarding the classes that they need to take next year and the elective classes that they can choose to take. This presentation is also very good for your parents, so make sure that they know that this is available on our website to listen to and that you can listen to again in case you feel like you missed something the first time around. So first off, let's go over the required classes for both 7th and 8th grade. You have to take English Language Arts. For 8th grade, there is an advanced section. You need to take a math class. And for both 7th and 8th grade, there are advanced sections. Science, history, and PE. Those are your 5 full year courses that you need to take. And then in addition to that, 1 term each year, you need to take keyboarding. This is computer keyboarding where you are practicing your skills of typing and learning how to do things like spreadsheets and graphics and presentations. And then you also need to take 1 term of health each year. So those are required. All students take these. If you are an advanced student, those will be done by teacher recommendation in your test scores. You don't need to do anything to sign up for that. You'll automatically be placed into those classes if you qualify for those. The elective classes. This is the main purpose of this presentation, so you can have some information regarding what to choose for next year so you can have the best schedule that you'd like. So just as a side note here, some of these classes may not be available next year. When our staffing changes, sometimes our electives change along with it. And if that happens, then we will try to place you into your next choice. Or it may just be a substitute, and then we will work with that. Also, if not enough students request a certain elective, then we won't offer it. And again, we'll just go on to your next choice. So it's very important that you number your choices as you get to your elective sheet. And we'll go over that in a minute. So here are all the classes that are available to 7th and 8th grade. 7th graders, you have all of these electives. And 8th graders, you have additional ones as you move on there. Let's go over each of these. So first off, you do have a choice of band or choir. 7th grade, you'll be put into intermediate band, 8th graders into advanced band. Choir is mixed. We have a 7th grade choir and an 8th grade choir. These are year-long classes. So make sure that you are in it for the year. If you are a band student, you do need to provide your own instrument. That is either by renting or purchasing it. If you're in 6th grade band, you probably know all about that already. But if you need some answers on that, you can contact Robert Lee, our band director, and he can give you some input on that. If you have any questions regarding choir, Emma Bergman is our choir director, and she can answer any questions regarding that program. These programs are amazing programs. It is good to get into them now and then follow through high school. They are award-winning, honored students, musicians and singers that go on. They do traveling throughout the year. They go to festivals, and they've won many awards throughout their program. So this is both of these are great programs to be part of. I encourage everyone to do band or choir. Other electives that we have available, first off, here are the art electives. For 7th grade, you have a choice of Art 1 and Crafts. You can take both of those if you'd like. And 8th grade, you have Crafts 2, Art 2, and Pottery available to you. The difference between art and crafts, art is more regarding learning about drawing and painting and the design. Crafts is more 3D projects and hands-on. So those are the difference between the two. And then, of course, pottery is dealing with clay and learning the different projects there. We have 2 computer classes besides the keyboarding class that you'll be taking. One is called Hidden Codes for 7th graders, and then as 8th grade, you have Creative Coding. They are both obviously coding classes where you learn the language of the computer. In Hidden Codes, you will program some small games. In Creative Coding, you're learning how to program Lego robotics to make them move and run around on a path. So you learn that computer coding language to be able to do that. Our next set of courses is Agricultural Exploration. That is mainly a 7th grade class, or your first class that you would take. Ag Science 2 is only for 8th graders. In these classes, you learn about plant and animal science. We happen to have a hoop house right outside our doors that this class often goes into and helps with for the plant science. There are often field trips that go along with it. This is a very interactive, engaging class and hands-on. It is definitely a class that you should take if you are interested in being part of FFA. If you want to show in that arena at the fair, you must take a class to be able to be in FFA. So egg exploration would be the first class, and then egg science 2 be for your second year as an 8th grader. Pop culture is a very exciting class. Do you love the media? Do you want to know how it has influenced us, the music and commercials and the fashion, how that has all influenced our culture? This is the class to take. It goes through the different decades, and the students just love it. The other class here is creative media. One of their main purposes is to do the yearbook. So there's taking pictures for that, putting in the layout, making the design, choosing how it all looks in the end. Also, part of creative media is the newsletter and writing some articles about what is happening at the school, and those go into our Aurora report each week. So if you're interested in being part of that, that is called creative media. 2 more classes here for both 7th and 8th grade. We have a drama class. This is a very beginning drama class. If you would like to do some impromptu acting, read through some plays, possibly perform a play at the end of the term, learn about lighting and staging, this class is what you want to take, drama. We also have a class called Logic Games, where you learn the rules and strategies behind some very good thinking games such as chess, Risk, Sudoku, various games throughout the term that you will learn and play. And the next few electives are just for the 8th graders, but or next year 8th graders, but 6th graders, here's something you can look forward to. We have student ambassadors. This is a leadership class, and they are the ones that do all the planning for our different events at the school. So we just got done with a glow dance. That was a big hit. We have Spirit Week that will be coming up. They did the food drive. They've done all discovery challenges, all the different fun activities that are done here at the school. They help plan and make sure happen. We also have office aide and teacher aide. These are helpers in the office and helpers for different various teachers. You can sign up for those. One other class that is available to only 8th graders is a Spanish class. This is an introductory class. So if you already know Spanish, this is not the class for you. But if you want to learn a little bit of Spanish before you get up to the high school, this is a great class to consider taking. As a high school student, you are encouraged to take a year of a foreign language, and Spanish is one of those languages that is offered at our high school. So this would give you a little bit of a leg up on knowing Spanish ahead of time and maybe help you out there. All right, so those are all of our electives. You do have a printed sheet with all of these descriptions on it to be able to take home and read through with your parent. Or again, you can watch this video again and hear me talk about them again. You also have a worksheet that I'm going to go to help you get started. So I'm going to go to the 7th grade worksheet and share that on my screen. The 8th grade worksheet is very similar. It just adds more electives. So here is what your 7th grade worksheet for 6th graders looks like. You're going to fill this all out, your name, your ID number, and your teacher's last name. You're going to put an X on one of these: intermediate band, choir, or no band or choir, okay? So it's not required that you take a music class. It's an option. So you can choose one of those 3. And then on step 2, you're going to number all of these 1 through 9, okay? 1 through 9, you can number all of these. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you, especially if you're taking band or choir, you're going to get one of these. Okay, and we really do try to get you your number 1 choice. If you're not going to be in a music class, then you are going to get 4 of these elective classes. So again, if one doesn't get offered or one gets filled up before your name gets put in there, then we'll go to your fifth choice or your sixth choice. So that's why it's important to number all 9 of them and do them to what you want, not what your friend wants, because these are offered various terms and periods, and you may not get it at the same time as your best friend. So please keep that in mind. So this is a worksheet. Fill this out. This will really help you out once you go online and make it a lot easier. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you have it filled out. See, I only have one of these marked, and then I have them all numbered 1 through 9 there. And then this is what your course description printed pages look like that you should have and be able to take home with you. Okay, also available in Spanish on the back side. Okay, available there. Okay, and then what you will do, once you have this completed and your parents have looked it over, then go to this website and it will look like this. Okay, here is our junior high website. This is a really good website for you to look around at, get some information, and find out what the junior high is all about for you sixth graders. Here's some pictures of our glow dance right here that we had. That was a lot of fun. And then down below here, you need to find this banner. This banner might get moved up to the top of the page, but it's big. This elective banner, you want to click on this to get to your next spot, which will look like this. Okay, so this page has your elective sheets. So if you're an eighth grader, you're going to click on English or Spanish there. If you're going into seventh grade, you'll click on English or Spanish there. There's more information here that you can watch and read and look at. And then there are also a few videos here from our teachers that teach that elective. So right now we have a choir video up, we have the agriculture video up, and we have a Spanish video up right now. Hopefully there'll be a few more added here in the next couple of days in case you have questions about what those classes are about. That is something that you could click on and watch also. So once you are all done with your worksheet, you're going to go online here. Okay, that's on the bottom of that worksheet, how to get there. And you're going to fill out this elective form. I'll show you a bit of that. This is what it's going to look like. I filled it in with some information. Okay, you need to make sure everything is filled in. Put your student email or your parent's email there. Okay, fill it in. I'm going to pretend I am a current sixth grader. Okay, I have all of that filled in. I am going to choose, I'm going to go into choir next year. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of those, just like on your paper. And then down here, this is a little trickier. Okay, you need to select for each of these different electives that are up here, you need to make a choice. So right now, my art one is my first choice. I want that the most. Okay, my second choice is crafts. My third choice is way over here, creative media. Okay, so I have clicked on them. Don't forget to scroll this over because there are a few more other electives there. Okay, so that moves, scrolls, so you can see all of them. You need to make sure you're making all of those choices to be able to advance on. Okay, and then there are a few other questions to answer. You put in your parents' email and they sign their name, to type it in there, and then you're going to submit it. And then that comes to me. And I'll be able to put that into the computer and get your schedule ready for you for next year. Okay, so you're going to do that at home with your parent or guardian. Complete that worksheet and then go on to this online to this website. If you can't do that, if you can't go online, your computer's not working, you don't have internet, then yes, you can turn in the paper worksheet that you have to your teacher and they will get that to me. Would like to have that before the end of this week for you to go online and get that completed or to turn in the paper. We'd really prefer you to go online to do that. It is the easiest way to have everybody in one spot. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at this number and at extension 3200. You can leave a message. The easiest way, though, is to email me at lisac@tillamook.k12.or.us, and then I will get back to you via email or give you a call. Also, your teachers are very aware of how to do this. They've been doing this for many years, how to sign up sixth and seventh graders for electives. So don't be afraid to ask them questions. They can send me questions also if they aren't sure. So please reach out if you have any questions. We want you to have the best schedule next year and be successful. So hope to see all of those online forms sent to me by the end of this week.